In this video, you shall see me give you a trailer reaction for Taylor Swift, Miss Americana. Now, this movie is slated to be released on Netflix January 31st, 2020. So it's just around the corner. And it's also supposed to have a limited theatrical release, which just puts it right up my alley. And, you know I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, so, are you excited? I am. Yeah! Ooh, yeah! Hello, my name is James and welcome to Mirror Domains. And this is a trailer reaction for Miss Americana, Taylor Swift, Miss Americana, a documentary that's coming out on Netflix here, and I believe Miss Americana is a reference to one of the songs that came out on the Lover album called Miss America and the Heartbreak Prince, which was one of my favorite little ditties off that album. I said ditty. You know, I just want to quickly address something here before we get into this trailer here. I'm a big Taylor Swift fan. I did enjoy the last album. I'm an older gentleman, so I'm not the core demographic of her fandom. I'm actually probably one of the smaller percentages. It's something that I appreciate her music, but I think just overall she's one of the most talented and beautiful people out there today. And I'm very curious to see what this is about. I'm hoping we're going to get a lot of behind-the-scenes footage of her putting this album together. And I can't wait. Let's just check it out!
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me. Not get dead face. Ready to do this? Ready. Totally ready.
That's her mom, right? Lana Wilson.
Throughout my whole career, label executives would just say, a nice girl doesn't force their opinions on people. A nice girl smiles and waves and says thank you. I became the person everyone wanted me to be.
See, I really only became a true fan of hers
I think that Taylor Swift, she is annoying.
in the last 4 years.
Going through guys like a train.
She's too skinny.
Nobody physically saw me for a year. And that was what I thought they wanted. I had to deconstruct an entire belief system.
Toss it out and reject it.
This looks good.
American glory faded before me.
It woke me up from constantly feeling like I was fighting for people's respect.
I saw the scoreboard.
She wrote these journals,
It was
songs.
happiness without anyone else's input.
It's been a long time
I
coming.
remember that. Oh, wow.
I want to do this.
I need to be on the right side of history.
Camera
Taylor
loves her,
Swift
for
broke
sure.
her silence on politics over the weekend.
Her voice in a whole new way.
This is a never find another like me.
It feels fucking awesome.
You should know.
Did she just swear? Taylor! This is cool, man. Behind the
I feel
songs.
really good about not feeling
That's what I like.
muzzled anymore, and it was my own doing.
There's nothing that feels better than this moment.
Miss Americana.
I'm turning on my
Yeah.
voice issues for vocals.
Good. We've never really gotten a good take without them, have we?
No.
Netflix. Okay, so what was your main takeaway from that? For me, I was happy to see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. You know, as I said, I'm from the rock and roll kind of era of music, and one of my favorite bands is Metallica, and they always do a making of album, like behind the scenes stuff, when they publish new music of them in the studio, working on lyrics, working on riffs, trying to hammer out perfect sounds, and that's sort of what we're getting here with this, and that's cool. So that's where the appeal for me comes from, seeing her talk about her writing process, her lyrics, the emotions where some of the songs come from. That's very fascinating for me as a songwriter too. I latch onto that stuff. Now, as I said, I'm a fairly new Taylor Swift fan, and it only came over like the last 4 years or so. I started to listen to her, some of her songs, and I was kind of like, a lot of people were on the bandwagon of persecuting her for that. Just kind of like, it's not real music. It's just pop music trash. And it's kind of like, nah, I'm going to actually sit down and listen to some of this stuff. And what catches my attention about Taylor, for the most part, is that she does write a lot of her own music. She's very involved with it. And that's more appealing to me than somebody who's just the voice in front of the microphone who gets a song written by somebody else with lyrics written from somebody else. She's actually a really big part of her music, and that's more fascinating to me. She does collaborate with a lot of people, and that's great. I think her message is that, even when you doubt yourself, you can make something out of yourself. And I think that's an inspiring thing that a lot of people should take inspiration from. But Taylor Swift, Miss Americana, what did you think about this trailer? Are you going to watch this on Netflix? I sure am. And when it does, I will do a movie review, which I will leave links to up in the cards above. Okay, so that's it. What did you think about this? I just wanted to take a quick look at who this director was, because it said acclaimed director, Lana Wilson. I just take a look at her IMDb page here. I'm not going to show you the page. It just shows some documentaries that she's worked on, some TV shorts. If you were curious about it, that's what she looks like. On my channel, we like to learn. Oh, I hate learning. Quiet, you. Yeah, so there we go. There's her credits, the director behind this. And that's it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. YouTube is recommending a video for you to watch right there, and you can see my latest one just right up here. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe right there.